Now let's try to go back to the name citation style. That should work. Normally, if I type in the entries the right way, you can change between different bibliography styles to suit whatever you're trying to publish against. So like in senior research, there is an IEEE LaTeX style sheet that you can download. In fact, if I Google that, there is a LaTeX template. Files. Oh, there. Okay, so it looks like I can now do IEEE trans for the name of my bibliography format. So that was the file. It's the transaction slaves numbers. Normally it'll switch between names and numbers depending on your journal format. The other thing it'll do is, again, normally it will typeset these things out. I think I have something set up wrong. Depending, like if you're doing a journal publication, you'll get the full citation, but if it's an article in like a proceedings that are normally very small, it'll apply abbreviations. So for example, this would have been u.st.andrews. So it'll automatically apply the publisher's rules into the bibliography, so you don't have to. And LaTeX typically does that all on its own, which I think is really kind of cool. Do you guys have any questions about LaTeX? It's not hard to get started. When you're first learning, there's a nice tool called LYX. A freebie, you can download it on the internet, and it runs under a lot of different operating systems. And it can really help get started with doing LaTeX stuff. So for instance, using LaTeX, you can turn on things like emphases and where's font? see where you change font size and stuff.
Says font at the top right somewhere. Does that say font or is this just
It's a little name. Right here?
Yeah.
That doesn't seem to be.
Sorry, I saw font.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, I have a question. You said if you apply it to Notepad 148, there's not what you have to do to protect the text file.
Save it and then run the control. And that's really all LYX is trying to do here. So I type in my stuff. There should be a way to make this a section heading. Oh, there's font. Then I will make it a section heading. I'm going to make you a section header. Okay, so this software can be a little, I'm not used to using it. I mean, it's got everything else. So we'll just come back to that. I made it now. But some things it does that make things easier is it does give you easier access to things like tables and graphics and things like that. And so now you're just going to start typing in. You're just learning the equation editor and be a little bit easier to use. And I'm pretty certain when you go to File, Save As, when I look at this LYX file, it is basically a LaTeX file with some other stuff in it. And LYX will render it directly into the same file format that LaTeX does. Yeah.
If you wanted, could you open those in Word, or is it only compatible with that?
It looks like, yeah, you can't export them into Word. Only you can look them in Word and see the text. And Word's gonna,
So if you need to change them or something, you have to use that program.
yeah, and that's kind of why I don't use LYX.
Right.
Just because I'm old enough at this point, but I don't know before with LYX.
Yeah.
So I just think it's probably not a bad thing to know how to do it. The reason why I say that we had the programming competition here recently, and I needed to create flyers to hand out to each of the team accounts, so that they would know where to go and what machines to log into and what their passwords were. And so I wrote a Perl program that read in the user accounts, the password file, the room assignment, and the team assignment file, put all that information together, and that's kind of not here nor there. But in my Pro program, I opened up a text file called teams.tech, and I printed out the commands to do a LaTeX file. So I printed out the commands to do a document class letter report. So a letter size, report, blank page style, begin document, set up a section, make a table, print out the table data in a for loop, print the line, end it, and then for each team account, make a new page, print out their team account name as a header going across the thing, what their Unix account and password were, where their computer was. These were just Perl variables that got substituted into the output. And so all this thing ran, you know, all of the tech stuff was in there. So when the Pro program ran, it made this text file. All this stuff filled into it. Just a flat text file. Nothing really special in it. But then I was able to generate this PDF. And so I kept this because it was the master list of where people were and what their passwords were. And we printed this out, and we're very hand out what their printed format was. It's a great way to just rapidly distribute information and have it look really, really good. If you're ever working for a place and you have a web server or it's a database and you need to print out really nice reports from a Perl program or a PHP program, instead of learning some new programming API to drive a printer, just use the existing Unix tools that are out there. Use a text file, write out a LaTeX file that formats your information as a template. Plug your data into it over and over and over again. Generate the LaTeX file and LaTeX do all the work of making it look pretty, and then send it to the printer. In fact, instead of actually getting a PDF file, the preferred way is to use, instead of DVI PDF to get a PDF file, use DVI PS. And that will actually make a PostScript file that you can dump directly into the printer, and the printer will print out the same file. So if you notice, the farther I zoom in, it stops when you zoom in just because it's a PostScript file, you lose no resolution how far you zoom in. So if you're really trying to make something that looks really, really good, PDF, you lose all kinds of resolution and graphical detail, whereas the PostScript maintains all of that image and you get an accurate representation. I could print this LaTeX file on the side of a bus and just look as crisp and clear as it does on the screen. And LaTeX could have done that back in the